So, welcome to the run number 3 of today's programming workout. You know the drill. 5 minutes of saving civilization by typing very fast, and 30 minutes for the eternal glory and being super attractive to all females. That's what is happening in here. So let's just get into it. Start the timer. Hey, Will Pascal, thank you for the follow. You will probably regret your life choices later, but you're very welcome. Yes, those are typing exercises for programmers. So you can type all these special characters. So I improve my typing here. Oh, come on. Hey, welcome back. How's your family? Everything good? Oh. Nice. Ew. Get member meta. Too many typos. Okay. So what is the result? I don't feel too confident about it. 8% and 34. Well, we have seen definitely better, but the main thing is that we are continuing in our practice no matter what. 34. So we'll enter that. Kind of drives our statistics up, right? Oh well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I'll stop that and we will continue in this tutorial. They are I don't know. Okay, so it wants me to view some advertisements, so unfortunately I will not see.
So if I refresh this, we should have two students, right? Mariam and Alex. So I'm going to delete Mariam. And
it's just buffering. I'll try to reload maybe. Or maybe even force reload and clear cache. I don't know what else could help. I'm sorry, code.
And
Or
here,
wolves.
if I run this, and by the way, this is the path variable, right? / and then 1, and this here is what we captured inside of this controller. So this ID right here. Now, if I run this, you can see that we have a 200 status code, which means that the request went fine. And if I refresh this, you can see that Mariam is now gone.
Yeah, so we got that. So here we have Dario and Codico, and if I delete, no, not delete, I will run the request 2, which was the delete query, right? Delete student 1. I reload it, it's not there. It's also not there, cool.
So if I run the exact same request,
and also main settings, notifications, chat message, volume, put it down a little bit. Safe, okay, safe, good.
we go, and we get an exception back, and the message is student with ID 1 does not exist. There you have it. We've implemented this method right here, and now we can delete students from our system. Finally, let's go ahead and implement the put functionality. Alright, for put, what I'm going to do is to give it a try to implement the functionality to be able to update both name and email. So put is used when you want to update a resource in your system. In our case, we want to update name and email. So for this exercise, what I'm going to do is to have a method like this one here. So update student in your service class. and then use this annotation at transactional, which you haven't learned about it. But by using this annotation right here, it means that you don't have to implement any JPQL query. So you can use the setters from your entity that you get back to check whether you can or cannot update. And then you can use the setters to automatically update the entity in your database. Again, use the setters to update the entity when it's possible. So go ahead and try and write some business logic for this exercise, and I'm going to give you the solution in the next video.
Okay, so
what I'm going to do is to have a method like this one here. So update student in your service class.
okay, so we will go to the service class. Oh, come on. And we will have a public void update student. Okay, and this will be a transactional. Oh, hold on. What did you import? It's Java X. I don't know if that one is correct. Import. I probably want to have this Spring one. So that will be called from the how is it called? So we in the controller. So that will be put mapping. Put mapping public void update student. We'll take something like that. Here we will have called service update student, something in it. We'll check for the availability. So we probably want to take a student there, like in here. So we say request body student. Now what? Now here we should. Okay, so can I have a do we have what kind of methods do we have? Find, delete, flash, wait, lambda. Save. What does save? So we probably it, right? Let's see.
And then use this annotation at transactional, which you haven't learned about it. But by using this annotation right here, it means that you don't have to implement any JPQL query. So you can use the setters from your entity that you get back to check whether you can or cannot update. And then you can use the setters to automatically update the entity in your database. Again, use the setters to update the entity when it's possible. So go ahead and try and write some business logic for this exercise, and I'm going to give you the solution in the next video. Alright, let me go through the solution for the put mapping where we want to update students. So remember, I asked you to update name and email. So what I went ahead was I added this method right here, and in here we have a path variable, so student ID, and you've seen this, but then we have a request parameter in here for both name and email, where they're both not required. And then I pass it down to the service name. So alright, give you the solution in the next video. Alright, let me go through the solution for the put mapping where we want to update students. So remember, I asked you to update name and email. So what I went ahead was I added this method right here, and in here we have a path.
I was muted the whole time. God damn it. The endpoints is something which you can connect to from like another application or a web browser. Rest in peace. What the hell is wrong with here? No, if I don't want a path variable, put mapping. The fuck? Oh, I see. I see. Change here, path variable. Student ID, like that. And what's wrong? Identify, oh yeah, sorry. long ID, then that will be request body required false, name, string name. So we will split it to different lines and at request body required false, and this will be in the, what was it, age, email. Not really. I don't believe there will be. Well, you got rid of the evil blinding light point thingy. I might disable it, disabled it for today. Let me see. Yeah, it's disabled for today. Oh, I guess I could enable it. It should be there for today. We can do one round. Maybe. Maybe someone will redeem it, and after that experience, I will disable it again. So we have that, and update student with those parameters. Okay. ID, name, email.
Variable, so student ID, and you've seen this. But then we have a request parameter in here for both name and email, where they are both not required. And then I pass it down to the service with the name update student. And inside of this update student, I've told you to use this annotation at transactional. So here I'm just doing simple business logic. I'm checking.
I hate when tutorials tells me I told you to do so. I told you to do. So we go to service. Here we have that. Now here we have a integer ID, string name, and string email. Here we go. Now, what? And suddenly he's doing chaining. Okay. Maybe more polite. Yeah. We did mention it before. Or maybe I forgot. God damn it, I want to finish it already. I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this tutorial. Okay, so student repository find by ID. Okay. So student repository find by ID. ID, then or else we will just throw state exception, fuck this. Yes, ID, class ID. Okay. What's the problem? Oh, it wants long, huh? Okay. Then we have a problem on the other side because... Oh, I said it is long here. So good. So what's the problem in here? Oh yeah, I forgot that. So insert, put it in... Oh, come. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. Okay, that. What's your problem? Okay, here, now it's like entirely on fire. I don't know. What did he use? Or else throw, okay. It is. The row and it's just new, okay. There is, thank you. Thank you, Invisible. Your knowledge is very, very much appreciated. Okay, so we did that, and if I can fit it on the screen, so I don't care. Also, we will put it into student. Okay, so now we have kinda, so Control Enter, here we go. Name equals null. Okay, so if it's not null, we have something in there, and it's not empty string. Okay, so this could be done differently. This could be done if, so we will say no, Yoda as to, no, the name and name as empty. This is how we roll instead of the other thing which he did, and string checking is so legacy. You can check string util, it has string null or empty. Okay. Change that here. String is string util. String utils dot. No. String utils. The string is string, or you can just do name dot is empty string util. Okay, string util dot I don't remember which Maven package contains it. Okay, so okay, oh, let's go back then. Name is empty. X and what? objects equals, can you just do student dot get name dot equals name? You can. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm noob, right? But if I see this, you know,
checking whether the student exists with that ID, otherwise we throw an exception. And then if the name not equal to null and the name length is greater than 0 and the name provided is not the same as the current one, so if that's not the case, we want to set the
oh yeah, I'm being noob and I just fucked up the condition. Here, insert not.
the name just like this. And
Student's name. And set name. Okay, and we will do the same for the email, I think. Paste. And I'm missing one thingy in here. And now. So, oh my god, visual down, replace as slash name with email gc, enter. Why does it? Okay, so I fucked up. I will learn this, don't worry. Shift B. Now, maybe without the G. C, okay. No. Okay, so. Just a slash. Maybe S, name, email, GC. Oh, yes, that's the one. Yes, 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 yes. And get the get email. And this set email, like so.
do the same for email. So it's the exact same logic. Right here, but we also check that the email right here.
Okay, and the message. What? He throws here?
Hasn't been taken. If it's taken, we throw an exception. Otherwise, we update the shouldn't by just saying shouldn't.set been taken. If here,
it's not the same logic. Here you don't throw. On the name.
or email. So it's the exact same logic right here, but we also check that the email right here hasn't been taken. If it's
Okay, so that was okay. So he did something else. So email empty and the equals. So we now empty equals. Now he takes the find student by email. student repository, find by email, we'll extract it. Student by email, yeah, why not? Now we will check if student by email is present. The braces, no. Back, no. Undo. Back. Insert bank. Go. So if it's not well, if it is present, we will throw new illegal state exception. Email is already taken, like so. And student set email. Or else throw. Yeah, it does, right? We did use it in here. So yeah, I should do it. Why he didn't? Because we are not using it anywhere else but here, right? So we can do the or else throw thingy, and in here we will do new illegal state exception. Mail already taken, like so. Now we have a problem. Oh yeah, boom, bum, right. The frig. Okay, so how did I did it before? State exception. What's the problem? Oh, I see. And also, I don't need this at all. Okay, then delete till beginning of line. Okay, so here delete that. Okay, good. Now I don't need this. And this is too long. Not a single thing I like here, so we will do it here. And let's see how this bullprop continues.
Taken, we throw an exception. Otherwise, we update the student by just saying student.set email. So here you see that we're not using any queries from our repository here. We're not using any queries. And this is because of this annotation right here at transactional, which when we have this annotation, the entity goes into a managed state. And I cover all of this in my Spring Data JPA course. So it's really important that you understand exactly.
He's milking it so hard. He's milking it so hard. This is like the 20th time he's mentioning some of his paid courses.
This is what's happening. Now let me go ahead and show you that in here we have Mariam and Alex right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a new request, and this will be
Okay, so we will create a put request. That is here, and oh, bang bang bang, pot, and well, this. How's it? Control J. How was the join to 2 lines? In join lines. Da, da, da. Maybe just Shift J. Yep. Okay, so that and no, that's not how you do it. I just press Shift A. Here we go. And how did he create that thing? And the query is name equals Maria.
we request to v1 and then student, and in 1 we want to update Mariam, and we want to assign a new name called Maria.
Also, he has the content type thingy. So we'll put that here. Here we go.
Now if I send this request, you see that it's a 200.
Okay, so let's see, what do we have in our application right now? We don't have anything, so I will rerun the server. That will populate our database with, oh fuck, but I want to come on. I want to run the application, yes. Can I say here something like put Maria, and this will be Azul. So now our database has Derecho and Codica, and now we will try, of course you are. Now we will try to run the generated request number 3, which should be the update thingy. And we got 200 okay. Okay, and now if we reload this, it doesn't do anything. Rerun request, it returns 200. Our database still says Deruccio. Okay, so what I did add those things here. Hey, Karana. Yeah. The fuck, it doesn't do anything. So,
And now,
but he has it. Okay, so I did fucked up
that
somewhere.
here. Yeah.
Also, maybe I got some errors, right? No. Okay, so we are at the end of the round number 3, and we will do round number 4 after the short bathroom break.